Sorry to Stas. There we go. Wasted way too many bullets taking these guys down. Ooh, got my shotgun bullets back at least.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullets are hard to come by. Because, you know, undead apocalypse. So if we can avoid it, it's probably better to not kill things if we have the option. Just not yet. Let's try to avoid being attacked unnecessarily. Well, unlike her, she's being attacked.
Anyone here? Hello? Anyone here?
In here, mister.
Come out. It's okay. Come out. I don't bite. Bad joke. I mean, come out.
They got my family, mister.
And mine, I fear.
I saw my mama rip my daddy's face off and drink his blood.
Oh.
And they were happily married 20 years.
I'm sorry.
We were so glad to see my mama. Because she's been dead for 3 years from the smallpox.
That didn't raise any alarm.
Mama was dead?
And I saw her walk onto the porch. And then boom! She ate my daddy. You weren't a bad man, mister. You weren't. Sure, he liked to drink, but he weren't bad. And sure, he liked the company of women, but he weren't bad, mister, he weren't.
No one deserves to have their blood drunk.
I mean, he knew how to use his fist. And if a woman spoke out her place, he reminded her of it and everything. And when my mama was dying, people said that he was lying with her sister, but that weren't true, mister, it weren't.
He was a
You
good
said your
man.
mother was dead.
Yeah, her and Mr. Braithwaite. He's been dead a year. And then yesterday, he walked up that street eating dogs. And he loves animals. All the dead folk have come back to life, mister. Only they ain't happy. It's a funny kind of salvation.
All the dead folk?
All the folk buried at the cemetery over by the churchyard.
My God. I'm gonna go have a look. You wanna come?
No, I already seen my mama. I don't need to see any more of my relatives. Here, mister. Take this. If you can burn them, maybe you can put their souls to rest. Mister! If you see my Uncle Mordecai, you burn him. Burn him real good, you hear?
Alright. Now, we have one of the best weapons in the whole game. The torch. We'll be using this a lot of the time, because, you know, it's a melee weapon, which is awkward, to be honest. But it saves us from using bullets. And when I can just, you know, slap a zombie around a few times, it puts an ease on the ammo belt, to be sure. Then again, I shouldn't be fighting big crowds like this. Come on. Wouldn't be a rain LP if I was doing things right. See? Torch is useful. Ah, screw this. Screw it, let's just leave. Alright, now as the game told us, the undead do sometimes carry bullets. Very, very rarely, and never in very high amounts. Usually between 1 to 3 bullets at a time. So it's not the best way to get ammunition. That's a different way that we're we're gonna discover after I finish this graveyard mission, actually. Sorry, nose itched. So we're gonna find out the good way to get ammunition after this, but burning graveyards is also a pretty good way to get bullets, if I remember. Oh, more zombies. Just what we need. I didn't have enough of these already. Now, in the graveyards, what I do typically is burn all the coffins before I do anything else. Yes, there's revolver bullets in these coffins that I'm burning. Which begs the question how I'm getting the bullets if I've burned the coffin that the bullets are in. I'm not thinking about it too much. Unless it's just karma giving me bullets. In which case, thank you, karma. And isn't it raining? Why are these coffins still on fire? It's raining. Do you have bullets? Can't loot this zombie rushing me. Now, looting zombies like these women zombies are kind of pointless right now. Later it becomes, you know, valid at least, but for right now it's pretty pointless. And John does have like a couple really funny lines about killing the undead. Hopefully he'll spout one of them at some point. There's one. I think that I killed you the first time around too, or something like that. It's quite clever. Ow. Flee. Thankfully, we can always flee. There's always room to run in the game. You're gonna let me hit both. Hey, there's Mordecai. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Now, Mordecai is what's called a bruiser. Because, you know, what was that? Because you see, Left 4 Dead had different zombie types in it, so we're gonna have them too. Oh, come on, accuracy. This video is called Why Rain Shouldn't Play Video Games. There. That worked. I was trying to pull that off the first couple times he tackled me, actually. Saw how well it worked. So, now we have a carbine, which is good. We can use... I don't think any more of you guys are gonna have any bullets. Well, that kind of sucks. But, well, what do you expect? They're zombies, they don't need bullets. Weigh them down too much. The extra ounce or two that bullets weigh. We should reload the carbine, actually. Let's reload everything. Good, everything is reloaded. Good. So that was a graveyard burning mission. There are a few of those in the game. For one of the...
Help a guy out!
He's not holding anything, that man. I think I need to help him in a more mental, psychological way.
Good night, pal.
a way that John is not able to help anyone. Did I actually get her in the head? Wow, I did. That's impressive. Almost like I know what I'm doing or something. You know that's a blatant lie. Now, this is a town defense mission where we have to help these people. I could give them bullets. That's one of my side missions here. I could give them bullets and have them defend themselves. But I've found it's typically better just to do it yourself. Because, you know, people are idiots. Especially NPCs. Then again, I'm apparently no smarter. I just said a bit ago, don't use torches against crowds. Here I am using a torch against the crowd. So you can give them bullets. It does help out. You get a reward or something at the end if you help them the right way, or you can just, you know, do it yourself and get the town's rewards, which I'll show after we finish taking out these last couple zombies. Die, zombie. You don't belong in this world. It was not by my hand. Now I think 2 hits with the torch is enough to kill the average zombie, and then the fire damage will finish him off. Pretty sure, but typically 3 hits is just to make sure they don't come back. Let's certainly hope. See those green dots? We're gonna go look at those now. Oh, but first, before I do that, since the game's telling me, Blackwater is now protected, which is when it gets that little cross. There's sometimes when you've had a town safe long enough, it'll fall under attack again. It'll have like a green zombie hand icon there instead of, you know, the cross. And then you need to go back and save them again. But we'll talk more about that when the time comes for that. But these green dots mark chests that you can loot for bullets. Thanks for the sniper bullets. I can. Oh, shotgun. Ooh, that's good. And revolver's good. Okay, chest, you are redeemed. If it was just sniper bullets, I would be very angry. Be a very angry scientist if they just gave me sniper bullets. Now, there should be one more bullet deposit around here somewhere. So I thought there should be. It's not important. We got enough bullets. We didn't use enough to worry.
Folks okay?
Oh, just fantastic. I just saw my daughter get eaten by some creature sent straight from hell. Thanks for asking.
I'm kind of sorry I did.
Sorry, mister. Forgive my wife. We've suffered terribly.
What's going on?
Well, it's the government's fault.
Ain't it always?
Well, they let in too many foreigners. Just shut the goddamn border, or things like this happen. My daughter was just some satanic demon's lunch because of the goddamn government. I pay my taxes. Well, usually.
I think we may be moving a little off topic here. I ain't a wise man, but I have done a little traveling. These creatures ain't like any foreigners I've ever seen.
Thanks for the input, cowpoke. I got flesh-eating monsters feasting on my family, and I'm taking advice about tolerance from a gunslinger. What in the world has my life come to? And my daddy told me I never should have gotten married. This is all your fault, you useless man!
Oh, not now, Doreen. Not this again. Your daddy was a bully and a drunk.
Well, you ain't no kind of man!
Listen! I'm sorry to interrupt your happy reminiscences. Is there anything I can do to help? Have you got any idea of how we can survive?
You could try shooting them creatures, you dumb fool.
Thanks.
Ma'am, it's been a real pleasure. Sir, you're a man of great patience.
Oh, so good to know that society's holding up.